Hello everyone, welcome to another Blu-ray unboxing video. Today we have the 4K SteelBook for Kraven the Hunter. I will be giving away the digital copy. If you'd like to win it, just follow the instructions on the screen. And yes, I know what you're wondering. This came out 17 days ago. Why are you just now unboxing this? For all 0 of you who've been anticipating a Kraven video, by the way. I know so many people have been eager for this movie to be opened. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I ordered this from Amazon like a while ago, and it got delayed. I don't know why, it just got delayed and it came really late. Normally this would be my reaction to things coming 17 days late, but since it's this movie, I don't really care. But yeah, Kraven the Hunter, it wasn't terrible. I did a pretty long review, I think, when this came out, so I pretty much said, is it the worst movie ever made? No. Is it as bad as other people are saying? No, and I genuinely believe that. Yeah, I don't know. I infamously gave this a 7 out of 10, and I've since reworked my rating system. If you guys watch my Captain America 4 review, instead of this being a 7, it's technically a 5. I just wasn't doing things correctly. So this movie is a 5 out of 10, just to clarify. I didn't hate it, like I said. But was it the worst thing ever? No. A lot of people were saying this is like the worst Marvel movie ever. I personally think Madam Web's worse than this. And even Madam Web, I didn't totally despise, But yeah, this movie's not good. Dolby Atmos Vision. Sony disc, I'm sure it's going to look nice, even though some of the effects are not good. That goes without saying. So, strong bloody violence and language. Sony finally made a rated R Marvel movie, and it was underwhelming, But here we are. This is the end of the Sony universe of Spider-Man villains that doesn't have Spider-Man in it, or whatever it's called. I've lost count of how many times I've made that joke, but this is supposedly the end of it because there's nothing in development right now. There's no other future movies being planned. I don't know who was smoking what, at Sony when they're making these movies and making these decisions. But yeah, rest in pieces. Anyways, so here we have Aaron Taylor Johnson, who I thought looked pretty good as a character visually. He was definitely jacked. He was shredded. He was jacked and shredded, which is a physique all men, want to obtain. You do get a lot of features here, too, which is nice. So, Angela Bassett did the thing. Viola Davis, my woman king. I hope you guys get that reference. So, yeah. This is a matte finish. And just like all these other SteelBooks, Madam Web, there's some really nice artwork here. So I'm definitely going to give props to them for that. You got a really nasty booger here on his forehead. And it's like, it's shot out everywhere. So, yeah, that's not pretty. Hopefully it all comes off. Alright, come on. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. All right. So I'm happy, even though this came really late, it's in pretty good condition. I don't see any dents or scratches or spine slashes or anything crazy. And it looks really, I don't want to say lithographic, but it's got this really nice shine to it. The red looks really, really cool. It's like a very cherry red. I don't know. Something about it looks really nice. So, and then here's the spine. My camera will ever decide to focus on that. Kraven the Hunter. Sony. So, pretty cool. And here's the back. And that one poster of a Kraven there. Again, he looks pretty cool as a character, I think. So, now, I personally could do without this little weird, border thing they got going on. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. But other than that, the outside's pretty nice. I really like it. So, all right, let's open this up and not show the code, because God knows everybody wants to steal that. I would legitimately not be surprised if I actually showed this code and nobody tried to download it. Yeah, so this is the inside. All right, the back of the digital is blank. And let's go ahead and take a look at the disc. So here's the 4K. Aaron Taylor Johnson looking pissed off right there. Oops, almost dropped it. And then here's the Blu-ray. Again, you're just getting repeating art. I think at this point, Sony's like, all right, let's get this shit out of here. Let's get this release out of the way. Let's just copy and paste the artwork, you know? And I'm not really sure what's going on here. Is this meant to be like... I don't know what this is meant to be. Is this like his throne? I don't know. I don't really love the inside. It makes me think of Spider-Man, though. Red and blue. So, I don't know if that was intentional. But yeah, the outside I really like I said. So, I don't know. I'm trying to be nitpicky here. Do they copy and paste any of these skulls? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, here we go. This one and this one are the same. I see that. Kind of like on Madam Web. They copy and pasted all those little spiders. It was the same spider all over and over and over and again. So, I'm going to be picky on this one. I'm going to give this Steelbook like a 7.5. I would have gave it an 8, you know. The inside, I don't like at all. The outside was almost great, but I don't like this like silver border thing they got going on, and then the copy and pasting shit. So, yeah, that's it. Anyways, rest in peace to this series. You know, at some point, hopefully, we're gonna find out what the point of all this was, and these characters might show up in Secret Wars or something, because I feel like Secret Wars is meant to be a culmination of everything. I don't know. But, yeah, that's been the Sony universe of Spider-Man villains. So, here they all are. These cinematic masterpieces right here. So, you got 2 decent movies and 4 not good movies. So, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. But, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And if you want to drop your ranking of these in the comments, feel free to. I got mine on Letterboxd, and that's really about it. There's 6 of these movies. You know what the number 6 represents, right? Anyways, have a good one. Bye-bye.